We are recording now.
Ooh.
Good day, everyone. My name is Charlie Green, and his name is the Living Tombstone.
Very happy to be on the show. I saw you did a couple of episodes with some of the other friends. I'm actually interested to hear some FNAF songs that were done by others that I haven't heard before, and I'm dying to hear them.
There's a lot of songs out there that we've missed out on.
It's a big community.
We've only hit the tip of the iceberg, really. Just a disclaimer, as always, the opinions we share today here are our own opinions.
Charlie, I know you're the one editing this, so promise me not to do anything with the green screen behind me. Like, absolutely nothing.
Nothing at
Charlie,
all? No.
Charlie, can you promise me you won't utilize the absolutely huge green screen behind me?
I promise I'm not going to do
anything. Can you promise
anything.
me that you won't show me squids and space behind me, and then the sun and the beach, and then promise me you won't show me a snowy mountain behind me, and then a photo of Charlie behind me, and then a photo of me behind Charlie behind me? Can I make your editing work even harder now that I kept telling you to do things?
I promise I won't put any of that work into this video at all.
Okay.
Our first song we're going to be listening to today is Going Psycho by DHeusta. I take it you've heard of DHeusta before?
We had some interactions a couple of times before.
He's a good friend of mine and a well-furnished producer. I'm not going to butter you up though, Dallin. Just because you're my friend. The synths fit with the vocals.
I like the trap beats in the background. They sound really good.
Yeah. It's a very unique beat.
You don't understand. If you don't stay your hand, you might just wind up.
The beat definitely sounds great. I love that beat.
Yeah. It's juicy.
That's terrible on camera.
Everybody is saying to me that you're going crazy with becoming so hazy. Run from the tyrant of the news clothes.
Nice lyrics.
The ones you love, 'cause when you've had enough,
Ooh, that guitar. Yeah.
The chorus is great. I think the chorus is like the best part of this.
It's gotta be.
Nice, good job. I think like the song itself is like, it felt like there was a lot of really cool ideas. Like for example, in the first verse, like he was whispering. Then I think like I really like the way it kind of pushed the storytelling in the song in the way it would go later in the chorus, and I think like that sounds great. Sound wise, I feel like the vocals don't seem to match the same kind of effects that the other instruments have. Like it doesn't seem to have reverb or anything that would really make it match, so it feels like the vocals are kind of out of place a little bit. Again, that's more like a nitpick at this point, because the song sounds great for what it's trying to attempt.
This song was a very alternative pop song. I think the vocals spoke for that too. The effects that he put on them were very alternative sounding. DHeusta, he's always fitting in raps to his songs somehow. I love the synths and how they fit with the vocals.
This feels like a very strong 7 or 8 because it's a song that has a lot of really good elements to it, and the chorus kind of keeps it kind of like pretty strong in my eyes.
I would give that one an 8. Next! Our next song is 10 hours of intense Discord pingery.
I gave it a 9 out of 5. It's pretty good.
We just gotta sit through this.
Charlie, do you want to wait another 4 hours?
No, shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I know what I'm doing! Keep listening! Keep listening!
Mom says hi, by the way.
Hi, Mom.
Charlie, I'm hungry. You want me to get something out of Grubhub? I'm hungry.
Shut up! I just want to listen to this song, okay? If I can't get one moment of silence. Just one.
Okay, fine. I'll be quiet. It's fine. Won't say anything.
This guy,
okay.
Sheesh.
It's almost 10 hours, dude. I'm like...
We finished it! Woohoo! That was really good.
I am exhausted.
Looks like my batteries... Shoot! Alright, sorry guys, we had to stop for a second. My battery ran out.
Hold on. I have something to read. 1 second. Charlie, are you wearing the Living Tombstone merch right now on your body?
I am wearing the Living Tombstone merch right now on my body. It is very cool and orange.
Wow! Hold on. That's amazing. I'm also wearing the Living Tombstone merch. What do you know? I'm wearing a purple Behind Slaughter t-shirt.
Behind the Slaughter! Get the script right!
My beard is gonna grow longer if we don't review the next video. Come on.
Our next song is Deep Inside by Shadrow. This is a FNAF Sister Location song.
Also, sister location. What about brother location? Am I right? Like, what's wrong? What's wrong with...
You gotta stop this. It's been a month since the accident.
Okay. Since the accident? It started a little bit like Discord, but I'm okay with this.
I always loved chiptune.
Yeah, I like the chiptune in the background. The synth.
Ooh. That synth work.
Now put your hands to good use.
I am.
Don't want those long begins to shed. Run by secrets hidden deep inside.
I like that rhythm with the vocals.
Dreams on electric sheet.
The chorus is cool, and I like this part too with the synth.
Yeah,
Like
it's all integrated really well.
Run by secrets hidden deep inside. Blended defective subjects modified.
Woo!
Yeah!
That was fun. The sound is great, the mix is great, it's very well produced. I like the video game influences, especially the bridge where it's mostly the synth that I really like. I think it just flowed really well with everything. I think my only con, and that's just my opinion.
It's our opinion!
My only con would be it's probably a bit too long. It feels a little bit too long. But overall, it's a great song.
I thought the direction that they were going for was hit right on the nose, the chip tune and everything. I liked the syllabic rhythms with the vocals and the lyrics. I felt like it was kind of basic. Sometimes the lyrics seemed weird. I would probably give this a 7.5 out of 10.
I would probably give this a 7.
Guess what? It's our opinion!
Why can you scream in your own place and I can't? Excuse me. I'm so mad. It's our opinion.
You gotta say like, it's our opinion.
Okay, SMR. It's our opinion.
Our next song is JTFrag's Manipulation featuring TheIronPapyrus. I reacted to a JTFrag song a couple of episodes ago. It seemed pretty decent, but this seems newer, so let's give it a shot.
Woo! And I already like how it starts. Glitch trap song. Ooh.
Look inside and control your mind. Let me see what you see deep inside.
That was unexpected.
Souls left in limbo.
That was very unexpected.
Just another zero. Play with your mind, tour with your thoughts. I've got no time for you to try.
Hey!
Or a nightmare you can't shake. But things are not as they seem. These hallucinations are not fake. Your fate is within my grasp. There is no negotiation. The tooth can't decay. Don't stretch out.
A lot of good ambience.
Your string, you get caught in my manipulation. Once upon a time, 5 children were in their prime. So I decided to join the
This is a lot different than anything I've ever heard in a while.
Now they will smile forever.
It's one of the most direct ones. I actually like this one a lot because it's so... No, this was great. This is one of my favorite ones, given how direct this was with the storytelling and the message and everything. there's parts of it that I like that it was doing things very different in a good way.
The production felt very emotional, like in a good
Yes.
way. I loved how the song started with vocals. The layering on the vocals really caught my attention too. A different style from a lot of other things that we hear in the FNAF realm. Some of the lyrics really seemed out of place.
Yeah, some of the lyrics kind of felt forced.
You did an excellent work, JTFrag, and I would give that an
Yes.
8.5.
8 closer to a 9 for me. Please keep that thought process going because that was really, really good.
Would you like to
Yes.
say anything about your opinion?
That it's mine, okay? You can't steal mine.
And my opinion is my opinion. You can't steal mine.
No, and you cannot steal my opinion, okay?
You're threatening me!
Okay, listen, let's do the next one.
You're just like, let's just keep going. Our next song is Lockdown by Sharax.
Could be the first time I'm hearing of Sharax personally, but I'm curious.
He's been big on Undertale remixes in the era
Ah.
of Undertale remixes.
I had a dream where something came to life. Mechanical parts cold trapped inside this unfortunate soul. I took the path that no one else would take. Corridors are locked, things only a game till someone breaks the rules and lets them in.
Not very much bass.
I think the bass is okay.
It's very high.
The drums are heavy though. I like the drums.
This is really cool.
I like the chorus.
This feels a little dragged out.
I had a dream where something came to life.
Yeah.
Mechanical parts cold
I don't know if I'm on board with the remix scheme. Overall, it's a very good song.
This feels very busy, this part. I kind of like how it repeats itself. It kind of fits for this.
I mean, it's kind of like an industrial dance song. And usually dance songs, could go for this length, so I'm okay if this is what it's trying to do, structure-wise. I think the video really makes it. The video really does a lot of hard work on telling the story.
Yeah, that was
very well
really
done.
good.
I have one nitpick, and again, trademark. Okay, Charlie, you have to say it. It's your
Trademark.
I don't remember the lyrics by heart, but just remembering like how the verses usually go, it's like ba-na-ba-ba, ba-na-na-ba-na-ba-ba. What kind of throws me off a little bit with the lyrics and the way it progressed is that you committed first to making the vocals, time with the structure of the beat, like 1, 2, 3, 4, but then you had in the second part for some reason it's like somehow drags to the start of the beat on the next part. I think like it's important to keep it cohesive sometimes with the vocals fitting the same structure of the beat. Otherwise it just feels as if it drags a little bit in some places. The song's rhythm are kind of mismatching sometimes. But otherwise, very fun industrial dance sounding song. I would probably give it a pretty strong 8. Amazing work on the video department. Like that was great.
I feel like they kind of missed it with the production. Like they were really on a roll here. But the bass was just not there at all. The kick seemed really high pitched. It was like doop 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 kind of thing.
I think it
Yeah.
was cool, but I agree.
And especially in the chorus, if there was like an underlying sub in that, I would have definitely revoked my opinion there. If this was perfect in every way, I would put this on my favorites playlist because I really liked the rhythms of the lyrics, and I could kind of imagine someone like 21 Pilots singing it or something. It could be in that sort of style, that all sort of alternative rock. I was hearing that in my mind as I was listening to the song. Like it was an electronic song for sure. It was industrial dance and everything.
The lyric structure, that would be fine if it was, like you mentioned, like more of an alternative rock kind of track.
I would give this song a 8 out of 10.
It's a classic. It's a certified classic.
This is a certified FNAF classic.
I don't want people to be discouraged because I think like people need to create music because it's always fun to make music, and don't ever be discourage no matter who tells you otherwise.
No. Every episode I've done has had a positive response, and especially
Nice.
the collaboration episodes. So we're on track. For
Nice.
sure.
Speaking of being on track, let's put on the next quote-unquote track.
Nice segue, but first I gotta go pee. Our next song is called The Final Chapter by Hoek. This is from 2015.
This part, this confuses me. This is a really weird like chord like movement going on there. It's like what? This is a really interesting choice of chords.
Thank you so much for.
Interesting. This is an interesting song because there's a lot that I could dwell more on the music production, like being very bare. There's a lot of elements that are like obviously there in a very draft sense. But at the same time, like there's musical ideas that I pointed out, like the one in the chorus that's like a weird choice of chords, for example, in that section that I think is interesting. It's obvious that there's a lot of, you know, potential, but it's obvious that there's stuff that still needs to be like learned and, you know, processed over time. And I would probably give this a 6 or 7. The lyrics, however, I don't know. I think lyrics are the only thing that I'm kind of iffy about a little bit. And the vocals, it feels like there's a lot of good ideas that I don't want to discourage this person from thinking that it's not worth pursuing, you know, to try more things like that. It just feels that the stuff that's kind of missing is all.
A lot about this song threw me off. I thought that the production was way too basic. I think he was going a little too crazy with the tuning of his vocals. It feels like a children's nursery rhyme song. I don't know where else they could go with this because the structure was kind of all over the place with this whole thing. The chord movements that you called them and the chorus were way too much to try and focus on. I would give this song a 4. Our next song is Nightwalking Music's Virtual Replay.
Ooh, there's a lot of collaborations on this.
KaoKraft, AjArts, AMicrowaveyBoi. Wow. HalaCG and BSP.
And it's a FNAF VR song too. Ooh, wow. Ooh, wow.
This is new.
Exciting. Especially for being this big of a collab. I'm actually expecting a lot. So let's hear it. And I already like how it starts. The video intro is great.
So silent, the air's filled with fear. Their eyes in the darkness are all what I can see. Living this nightmare over again. Let me go out of this place. Oh, you blow away for ours and set us free.
The entire production is like everything is like super loud and bombastic.
It's all very
like,
compressed.
That's the way it is. Sometimes you're like, when you make music, you're like, everything needs to be loud. Everything needs to be loud.
What the? That was a reference. I had to go back to it. I'm very proud of them for this.
Let me through that door.
I mean no harm.
Oh, that's cool. That's cute. That's awesome that they did that.
There's like no rhyme scheme.
Here we go.
Somebody's gotta do it.
Yeah. Might as well. It is a FNAF reference after all.
Listen to me now.
Yeah, it's kind of flat, but it's okay. It's really cool to see so many people just collaborate on one song. One name I recognize, like HalaCG. But I also feel like it's kind of a too many cooks situation where it feels like there's a lot of artists kind of competing for the same spot. Kind of the danger of collabing. There's no particular focus on one particular thing, and it kind of feels like all over the place. You know, going back and going forward in time, going to different characters. And I feel like it could have been a bit more clear in the musical sense of it. And I feel like it's kind of lacking in that department. It's like a very compressed, very like loud. You know, I think it doesn't need to be super compressed to sound loud. I think it was very cool to see it happen. I think like this collaboration being like so big. I think I'll give this a 7 out of 10. but it's a very strong 7 given the fact that this was a very huge undertaking, and I think I can respect the effort.
This was a very jumbled up song. The effort was definitely put forth here. I mean, they brought all these people together. I feel like they could have, you know, consulted somebody that could give them an honest opinion about production, about lyrics. I don't know if they like kind of ran on their own. The main people that were behind this production, they kind of ran on their own or something. It was a bit crazy to try to follow along with, and I kind of got lost in it after about a minute or so. I would probably give this song a 5. You put forth a great effort. I think you'll be able to find what you need to change about your musical creation as you continue going on and on through your content creation.
And as always,
it's our
opinion.
No, wait, stop dying! Wait, if you stop dying, does that mean that you are already dead?
No. What? Are you gonna say what? The tombstone because it's not living anymore? I get it. Listen, do you know how many times I get Twitter mentioned?
I feel interrogated. Thank you guys so much for watching, and special thanks to my good friend Yoa from Living Tombstone for
Thank you so much for bringing me on the show. That was a lot of fun to do this episode. It's crazy how the fandom just grew like a lot. I recently just noticed how it's been 6 years since the first FNAF song that I've made, and how much since then, like 6 years, has done so much to the community that you have like these crazy attempts and this and that. And throughout the entire session with you, it's like even if some songs fell flat a little bit, everything just felt like there was some good ideas to it, and not everything was perfect, but that's fine. Like I like the fact that there's people throwing their head in the ring and trying their best to do a song, and I know how hard this is, and you know it too.
That's very wholesome.
Yeah.
Very wholesome.
Maybe when was the first time you uploaded the FNAF song?
The first song was Crawling, and it came out about 2 years ago. Yeah.
I uploaded mine 6 years ago. You already hit your first million in 2 years. That's insane. It took mine a long time to hit a million.
Thanks for watching, everyone. See you later.
I'm gonna go this way.
Me too.
I don't know. I didn't wait. Alright, bye guys.